Morning, guys, and welcome to today's predictions. It's the Valentine's Day for the relationship people, right? But for football fans, it's the week of the Champions League. So the Valentine's Day doesn't matter to us, right? It doesn't matter. That's just the truth. But for you people in relationship, it matters. So I don't know how you're gonna do. For those who love football and for those in relationship, which one are you going to choose? Champions League or Valentine's Day? Let me know in the comment section. It's crazy. Actually, for those who celebrate the Valentine's Day, wasn't for the meaning and the reason for its celebration is different from what it's being celebrated. So when you have time, you Google the Valentine's Day, what happened, what made the celebration to begin, and the man behind it, and you see that it's not really for the relationship people who won't allow us to have our peace during this day. But it's all good, guys. It's all good. We are happy for you people in relationship. So yesterday, obviously, we had the two odds, and then we have the 1.5 rollover. It's just so unfortunate that one of the teams messed us up. But if you did the, what do you call it? If you did the editing, you probably won. It was just one team that messed us up for the 2+ odds. But it's all good. Let's see how we can get back to double ticket winning ways again. If you are new to the channel, please make sure you join our Telegram group. It's in the pinned comment section. We try to win regularly in the Telegram channel. That's one. And then two, subscribe to this channel. This is more than a football predictions channel. It's a tutorial channel. That's how I like to say it. You understand the basics of football predictions from this channel because we are data driven and we help you see how to use data to arrive at meaningful decisions. And make sure you like this video, most importantly. So the very first match here that we have for you guys, as you can see, is a game from the Champions League. It's a game involving Lazio and Bayern Munich, right? So to understand this prediction, we need to look at Bayern Munich, their home form, right? It's currently loading. I don't know why the internet is so slow today. So you need to look at Bayern Munich away from home. It's interesting that the last time Bayern Munich lost a game in 5 matches was when they played Bayern Leverkusen. Literally, that was the last time they lost a game. And when you expand to 10 matches, and the last time they lost away was also when they played another strong team, a team that is traditionally in the top 6, Eintracht Frankfurt, away from home. And and it goes on and on. But then when you check their Champions League matches away from home, it's interesting that Bayern Munich hasn't lost away from home when they've played in the Champions League. So they haven't lost away from home this season. Okay, they've beaten Manchester United away from home, beaten Galatasaray, and and a bunch of other teams, but they didn't lose at all. Understandably, Lazio too has been in very good form, but the truth of the matter is that we are talking about a German team against an Italian team. And what I have noticed is that German teams always have that pedigree over Italian teams whenever they meet them. So it's for this reason that we are double chancing Bayern Munich to win or draw this fixture in 90 minutes. And the odd for Bayern Munich to win or draw this fixture in 90 minutes is 1.20. And another thing I have observed is that the big teams in the Champions League at this stage of the competition are really rising up to the challenge. Look at what Man City did yesterday. Look at what Real Madrid did yesterday. As I told you guys, Real Madrid was going to win that game and they won it. I was so convinced that they were going to win or not lose, even though some people were saying they're not going to win, they're not going to win, and so on. It didn't make sense. So it's for this reason that again we are double chancing them to win 100%. Now, the next fixture we have for you is it's opening. It's from the Scottish League. Okay, it's a game involving Rangers versus Ross County. Now, when you look at Rangers at home, it might interest you to know that Rangers right? It might interest you to know that Rangers in their last 5 matches, there has been a minimum of 2 goals scored by Rangers whenever they've played at home. Now you expand further to 10 matches, and you see that Rangers has averaged a minimum of 2 goals whenever they've played at home. And Ross County, on the other hand, too, has also conceded an average of 2.5 goals away from home. You check their head-to-head fixtures, and their head-to-head fixture shows you that Rangers don't just beat Ross County; they beat them with a lot of goals. And given the fact that this is going to be a very important game for Rangers, when you look at their standings, you see that if Rangers wins this game, they will finally get to the top. And if you've been following this Scottish League, you realize that this has been a very, very monumental period for Rangers. They are very, very close to finally disrupting the influence Celtic has had on them. So 3 points here will take them to, I think, 61 points on same level of points with Rangers, and they wouldn't want to mess that up. So the odds for Rangers to do over 1.5 goals in 90 minutes is priced at 1.19. The next fixture we have is a game involving Bologna and Fiorentina. Now you look at Bologna at home, and it might interest you to know that Bologna has had a very solid performances at home. 5 matches played, 4 wins and 1 draw. Even when they played the likes of Atalanta at home, and you know how formidable Atalanta is, they didn't lose. They played AS Roma, they didn't lose. And you know how strong these teams are. You expand to 10 matches, and this team hasn't lost at all. Incredible stuff. 20 matches, and the last time they lost was at the start of the season in August when they played AC Milan. That's crazy. So, given the strength of the opposition, even though Fiorentina hasn't been any impressive, but you have to appreciate the fact that the head-to-head shows that Fiorentina has, sometimes gets at it when they play them. So you have to respect their head-to-head. So it's for this reason we are giving Bologna a 2 goals handicap. It's impossible to believe or imagine Bologna losing by 2 goals to Fiorentina. It just cannot happen. It's impossible to imagine that. And in view of the fact that Fiorentina has been very poor away from home, there is reason to believe that this is a game Bologna will win or draw in 90 minutes. Bologna will definitely win or draw this game in 90 minutes. But we are giving Bologna a 2 goals handicap. And the odd for a 2 goals handicap is priced at 1.10. The final fixture we have for you is from the Champions League. It's a game involving PSG and Real Sociedad. I'm not sure I have forgiven Real Sociedad from what they did last week, right? This team lost to a team they have never lost to, interestingly, ever in their history. They were busy preparing for the Champions League, a Champions League game they are not sure of, against an Mbappe-driven or Mbappe-led PSG team. How do you think you'll stand a chance against this PSG that wants something out of this competition this season with all their stars at their home? It's crazy. So they refused to play well in that game, and there were the reasons that we weren't able to win our 2 odds, I think, on Saturday. So against this PSG team that has won 4 out of 5, as you can see, won 8 out of 10 matches, they will stand no chance. I mean, look at Real Sociedad away from home, 2 draws. They've only won two matches. Okay, 3 games, but 2 of those wins came in a cup competition. When they've played serious teams like Girona, they could only draw. You expand further to 10 matches, and it's pretty awesome. I'm quite impressed with how well they've done, but it's just been a bunch of draws. Them drawing so many games. I don't know how to look at that, but against this PSG's attack, that will be very sharp, that will be driven from all fronts. It's impossible to believe or imagine that they can do anything against them. So it's for this reason that I'm double chancing PSG to win or draw this fixture in 90 minutes at odds of 1.16. And of course, you have the booking code here for your benefit. You have the booking code for the 1.2 odds for your benefit, and then um, we go over to the 1.5 rollover. Okay, so we go over to the 1.5 rollover. Sorry, it's still loading. Yeah, so that's the booking code here. That's the booking code. Now for the 1.5 rollover, we have two matches. We have this team from India, these two teams from India. We have Gohe. I don't know if that's the pronunciation, but my Indian friends can forgive me. Against Mohan Began. So when you look at Gohe at home, another very impressive team. 5 matches, only one loss. The team they lost to is currently number one on the table. You expand further to 10 matches, and their last loss came in a cup competition against this team that they are playing, and that was in August. So they've been very solid. They've been very, very solid. Now you look at the Mohan Began team. 3 losses and just 2 wins. And head to head shows that they've beaten each other a couple of times. So I think the home team will look at this match as an opportunity to take a revenge against their loss in a cup competition. So go ahead means business. They're position 2 and they want to return to the top of the summit. They have 3 games in hand and they really want to win this game to move things up and take back their first position. So it's for this reason that I'm double chancing go ahead to win or draw this game in 90 minutes at odds of 1.22. The final fixture we have for you guys is from the Morocco Botola Pro League. It's a game involving Raja Casablanca and Marip. Now, look at Raja Casablanca. They've been a team in good form. 5 matches played, 5 wins. You expand further to 10 matches. So 10 matches played, just one loss, and that loss came in Arab Club Champions League, literally. So that has been their only loss. So they haven't lost any game in the domestic league in 10 matches. Now you look at this Marib team, 2 losses, 2 draws, and just 1 win. Now, in view of their standings and the fact that Raja Casablanca needs to win this game to pile pressure on the top team, you look at the number of points 37 37 for the first team and them. So they wouldn't want to take chances. It's not a game that they want to joke with. They want to go for maximum 3 points because 3 points will take them to position 1. So it's for this reason that we are predicting Raja Casablanca to win this game outrightly in 90 minutes at odds of 1.30. Now you have your booking code for the 1.5 rollover, and I want to wish you guys nothing but the very best. Be careful, it's a day of celebration for many, and a day that a lot of bad things can also happen. So please exercise care and caution in these times. Thank you, guys.